In 2006, we developed unprecedented partnerships to develop better educational outcomes and a diversity of programming for our students. We partnered with Vancouver Island University, Aboriginal organizations such as Van Asep and Finesk, and our local First Nation partners, Sliammon and Klahoose. We also brought industry to the table. I can tell you today that these programs have been a success.
Starting in September, students come here. An hour a day we do classroom theory, and then we're right down on the floor learning safe practices and learning how to weld for 7 months. We run our program like it's a welding shop where everybody has to be here on time, ready to go in the morning with their safety gear on. Students love the hands-on. Some of the students that come in here aren't the type of students that want to sit in class all day. They want to get going in life. They want to get a trade. When the students leave our program, they head out in industry and work for 650 hours, and at the end of that they receive their C-level seal.
I'm taking this course because it is a good stepping stone into other technologies. I am planning on getting my level A welding certificate so I can be a full-fledged welder, and that'll give me even more lenience to getting an underwater diving certificate, anything that has to do with engineering or even into the nuclear field someday.
The money I make from welding is going to help pay for university. I want to go to UBC and become a mechanical engineer.
This, as a dual credit program, has opened up a lot of doors for me. I was an underachiever who overachieved from it. I graduated with almost twice as many credits as I needed to graduate. If it wasn't for this class, I don't think I'd be where I am today.
I had no idea what I was going to do after graduating, but after doing this course, I knew it was what I wanted to do. Working with my hands, doing a trade, it's perfect.
Prior to the program, we hadn't seen a whole lot of interest in school. Once he got in this program, there was a lot more studying being done. He found something that he was interested in and something that he liked doing. He'd come home from school or class here, smiling and dirty and good to go the next day.
It's got me set for life pretty much. I mean, I can pursue this or branch off into other departments of welding. I mean, like welding inspecting, like wherever I want to go.
When the kids come back every year and tell me where they're working and the successes they're having, it's pretty exciting. It's pretty rewarding to be involved in it.
Here at the Brooks Off-Site program, we have students that for whatever reason don't fit in the mainstream school. And it's our job to offer them a graduation program, and the dual credit program is absolutely awesome because it's a good carrot for students when they graduate to get a job right away or to save their money working in one of the dual credit jobs, and so they can go to university in the future.
Over the 10 months that we're here, we get to dabble into all aspects of vehicles, including the suspension, brakes, and it gives you a broad overview of what the whole trade is about. The style of training is no different than, I think, in a regular shop versus the 2 hours of classroom lecture every morning. And in that classroom lecture, you learn about the components of different systems of the vehicle. And then after that, you get to come in the shop and actually put that classroom lecture to work and work on customer vehicles because we run a shop here.
School before this program was just like an everyday occurrence that I hated doing. Now that I'm in this program, I'm actually thinking of being a mechanic because I enjoy it. My weekends aren't as important to me anymore because I like being here so much. Like, I look forward to Monday.
The program gave me something to look forward to in the mornings. You know, I never really found anything that I like to do. I didn't enjoy anything in high school except for automotive program and the shop programs. Once they had this, I enjoyed getting up and going to school every day. In grade 10, I was very anxious about the dual credit program. I couldn't wait for it to get started because when I heard that the high school was willing to pay for me to go to school to learn to do something that I wanted to do, I was 100% willing.
The group we got behind us, we got 4 of them from the program out there already out of maybe about 9 guys in the shop. So it shows you how good it's been to us.
The dual credit program has shown me that kids can take responsibility for their own education, their own interests, their own skills, and put that all together in a trade that they can go out and make a decent living from.
The day begins here where the students arrive at 10. We have an hour to an hour and a half of theory, and whatever I've taught them there, they work on for the duration of the day as they would in a salon.
This program means to me a chance at a future career for myself and my family. I have a 16-month-old daughter who is mainly the reason why I need a good paying job for in the future.
I expect that the students arrive on time. I expect that they are dressed to the dress code, and I expect that they're going to behave in a mature manner and try their best, always try their best to improve.
I went traveling for a year in Australia afterwards, took my scissors with me, and I did that as a back burner job while I traveled, which definitely helped pay the bills. And then when I came back, I got offered a job here at Bliss.
The cosmetology program meant for me that I would spend less time in high school and more time hands-on working on what I like to do, and it opened up a lot of opportunities and possibilities for me.
When the students finish the program here, they can actually write their ITA exam. If they pass and if they have a job to go to, they then begin their apprenticeship hours towards a certification in cosmetology.
In order for dual credit students to graduate and receive their trade certificate, they must have their academics. That's where I come in. We spend one day a week together in the classroom so that they have every opportunity to be successful.
What we teach them coming in here is the running of a kitchen. They do all the stations. They do meat cooking, soups, sauces, meat cutting, bakery, pastries. They leave here with a full knowledge to start in any restaurant or hotel kitchen facility. Tiffany's got a good one. Wayne, perfect.
I just love being in this kitchen. I don't like being in a normal classroom anymore. I love doing hands-on work and feel as this is the way to go.
And then once it comes to a simmer, then you add your onion. You let it cook for, say, 20 minutes, half an hour.
I've always wanted to be a chef. I've always kind of found it really interesting, and I've never thought of anything more that I wanted to do.
This is a hard profession. It's challenging. It's very rewarding, but in order to get the rewards, they have to put in the effort. The best part of this job is watching the students develop, coming in, novices, green, not knowing what they're doing, and leaving here with the confidence, just the abilities to get on with their life.
The dual credit program at Brooks has been really successful. It's been really exciting to see students motivated in a way that hasn't happened in years, and it's because they're now into programs that are offering them excitement, educational opportunity, and an opportunity in a career. We weren't able to do that prior to 2006. Our students have been so successful in these programs that we're now expanding it into the academics.
We are really proud of our partnerships. We have expanded with 8 new dual credit programs and courses in academics, everything from psychology to early childhood education. And we are really looking forward to the future.
We take students that have never pounded a nail in their life, and by the time they're done, they're framing walls and framing roof systems and installing windows, reading blueprints. Yeah, they both look pretty decent, so we should be fine. We run it like a workplace so that when the student gets out in the workforce, there's no surprises. They will know what's expected of them. They know safety rules and considerations, you know, and they're ready to go to work.
I like having hands-on work. You know, this career suits me really well.
I think you take a lot of work ethic away from this course and a lot of being able to, you know, show up on time and be ready to work when you get there, and lots of hands-on practical experience.
It gave me an idea of what to expect when I go to the work site. It helped me with my basic carpentry skills and how to really get going.
Hiring a graduate from this program has worked out great for us. Nick has come out of the program with wonderful work ethic and great skills. I wouldn't hesitate to hire another graduate from this program in the future.
The success of our dual credit program is reflected in the numbers. More than 90% of our students complete their program of study, and more than 80% enter directly into the workforce. Since the start of the dual credit programs, our district has seen a steady improvement in our graduation rate. Dual credit programs motivate, educate, and graduate.